Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Monster Train 2 video. It's me, Cranberry. Hopefully you are doing well. I'm having a pretty good day. Just got back from work. This time I'm very well rested and ready to play an actual game here and not, hopefully we'll not be falling asleep at the wheel here, right? Last one was a pretty good one. Hopefully today's will be good as well. And I want to mention that if you're watching this video roughly around the time that it gets uploaded, there's a very good chance that I'm doing a live stream, so maybe come swing by. I'll be multi-streaming both on YouTube and Twitch, assuming everything works correctly. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you there. Now, let me pull up the wheel. If you don't know why we use the wheel here instead of using the in-game randomization, I don't want to hit a clan combo that I've already seen and then have to reset and then lose the win streak that I currently have. Not that it matters too much, but I just like to, like to feel good about myself when I get a good win streak going, basically. And then also, it's just, someone, a viewer made it for me. Shout out to Leonard, and I feel like, he made this cool thing. I'm gonna use it, right? So let's spin. We'll see what we get. Someone recently was like, dude, I've been playing too much Luna Coven lately. And listen, I'm sorry, but I do what the wheel says. But you gotta listen to what this gives us here. Now, Hellhorn Stygian. I might already have this one. I don't remember exactly. Let's see what we get. Or let's see we have it one already with. Let's see here. Hold on. Hellhorn. Primary Hellhorn, primary Stygian. We have not won with this yet, so that's cool. Now, going into this, I'm a little worried. I don't love Hellhorn. I don't love Stygian. Now, what do we want to play? What's it called here? Pyreheart wise, I've been playing with Hurl's Horde a little bit. I do think it's a pretty strong horde, honestly. 4 deployment mana is very good. I do like it. I don't hate Pyre of Entropy. One of the nice things about Torch in the early game is that it is very good at picking off collectors for you. Frozen Land's not as good, but still not bad for it. So I don't love Pyre Dominion, but it's not a terrible choice here. I actually kind of like it. If we get like if we get Brawler Prince and we end up seeing something like Inflame from our early draft here, I can see it being pretty good. I think we play here and we see how it operates. I feel pretty good about this, honestly. Because our spells are not that important for us, and it's like it's a ton of value worth of removals from the deck to take this. So let's try this. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, looking to try to find Brawler Prince and play around that. We maybe will end up going. Oh, we get a Titan Sentry early. That's pretty nice. Welder Helper, a little bit annoying without the torches because we can't ping them, right? But they're still good. And Mollusk Mage also could maybe be good here. I think Conduit is stronger in this game. And you know what? Look, we're talking about it before. And Flame on Brawler Prince would be very nice here. So I'll take this. We'll see how it goes. I'll take 2 Unnamed Tomes. This is a very good start, I feel like. You know what? I can take Horn Warrior here in case we miss on Brawler Prince too. I don't hate that as an option. So we can take this here, and I think this is too many sharks, but I like getting the Sweeper. I like getting a Silify here. I can see Silify being the carry with like some sort of rage game here. Right? That could definitely be the line. Let's see what we get here. But we do just get Brawler Prince, so we'll probably play that. I don't hate the idea of going Reaper, and then like maybe like having Reaper kill heavies, take a dip into Brawler at some point, and then like having the Silify clear backline, combined with, in theory, Titan Sentry also clearing backline. But I think I have to take the safer bet of Brawler Prince here. Brawler Prince got a huge buff in the existence of equipment. The Quick Dagger, I forget the name of it now, but that existing for Brawler Prince is an incredibly big buff to the character, right? That's nice to see. I think I'll just take Pyrosun Housing here early. Seeing it this early, I think we can play around it better. I obviously like Lost Luck. I think it's a very strong relic. Drawing 10 on turn 1 is really cool, especially, I've noticed, and maybe you've noticed it too, generally the card draw upgrades from bosses are a lot worse because of the, the implication of the other upgrades being much stronger than they were in Train 1. So I feel like Lost Luggage is more impactful than ever, basically, because of the fact that you probably just have 5 card draw per turn. Right, so that's pretty strong, but I think I just take the Pyrosun Housing here. Seeing it early, I think we can play around this to some extent, and it should be pretty good. Do I care about the energy loss here? It does matter. Energy loss does mean that we might end up playing an Inflame and not being able to play a Vengeful Shard. Does that matter too much? Honestly, not to me. I think I'd rather just get the money here. I feel pretty strong coming into this at the very least. Right? And I think we go Titan Sentry here. I think we just maybe do like this into Prince, and maybe just play a Silify as a tank here in front of the Prince and put the Enrages here. That should be pretty good. We just need to be able to, fight relentless combat, basically. That's the main plan today. It's just surviving the Relentlesses. We'll play this. And we'll do our best to stack up here, but... we have a very thin deck, so we'll draw these pretty frequently, honestly. But we'll also apparently frequently draw our Vengeful Shards together, which is a little annoying. Okay, and we keep drawing the... like, this is very tedious, drawing them both together so we can't play anything. I'm going to silence you to stop you from gaining rage. Not that it matters too much here, but what else are we going to do with this, I guess, right? Okay. I will definitely do this into... I guess into this? It doesn't really matter too much. I'll play this for fun. We have no application for spell weakness right now, so there's not much point in, like, protecting one of the spell weakness people. Okay. And we'll just do this and win the fight and take a Vengeful Shard hit again. We bleed a little bit of health, but not too much. I think the health we lost was worth the money that we got here at least. So that's good news. And then Ritual of Battle, big hit here. Very happy to see that. And I'll take a Helix Crystal. I'll take some sort of payoff here for spell damage as well. Now, I don't love either of these banners too much because I think we have all the units we basically need. And I think with Pyrostone Housing, we wanted to see as many steel shops as possible to get more looks at better upgrades. So someone really recently asked, in the last video we had Hot Shark, right? We had Titan Sentry, right? And someone asked why I put Large Stone and Titanite on it when they felt that Endless was a better upgrade, right? And my philosophy right now with Titan Shark, or with Hot Shark, Titan Sentry, and then also Puffball, and these sort of like similar-ish role units where they're meant to just be really tanky in the front, right? And have this, like, you know, backline clearing effect sort of thing, although it's obviously backline clearing is a bit stronger with Titan Sentry. My theory here is that there's 4 very good major upgrades for these units, right? There is Large Stone, which is probably the worst of the 4. There's Titanite, which is very good. There's Endless, which is very good. And there's Dualism, which is very good. All 4 of these major upgrades are very good. And my philosophy is to just not be very picky and take whatever ones you see, basically, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. If I take the first, we'll take the first 3 that we see here, basically, right? And there we go. We get Dualism and Endless, which I think are the best 2 options. I like that. Now, very good chance that we're just going to skip this banner and get the HP stone in here too as the final upgrade. To again, not be very picky, but it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, we're going to skip this. Oh, we can hold out too, honestly, as well. It doesn't matter too much either way. This shark should kind of just solo every fight now, which is cool. Happy to see that. For the early game, I should say, specifically, to clarify. Not, like, you know, immediately. Now, to the end of the game, going to be solo, but it'll be very strong. So, now that we have Endless in you, I actually like playing the Hornbreaker alone up here. I'll put you here to help kill heavies, and then we'll do the same thing here. And the goal is that on Relentless, we'll you know, play Sentry here, it'll die, put it up here in front of Hornbreaker, and stack as much damage on Hornbreaker as we can for Relentless 2. That's the general game plan. I'll play you here. Alright, maybe I just even... actually, I'd probably just play Helix Crystal. That's fine, so it doesn't matter too much either way. Okay. I will definitely put a Ritual down here. We could play, like, Inflame into Silify if I'd rather just get as much rage on the Hornbreaker as possible here. That seems to be the better line to me. Okay, play a Shard. I'll do this here too. I guess I'll do this, technically. We want to be chumping for the Hornbreaker. Into Relentless, and I'll play you here too. You can just thin the deck, honestly. Yeah, the Cuttlefish, probably not long for this world. Or, sorry, this is Mollusk Mage. Mollusk Mage, probably not long for this world here today, unfortunately. I just don't see it doing much. But I think we'll be striking them from the record here. And we definitely want to mute this man for as long as we can. If he doesn't grow spikes here. This comes here, everything's going great, and then we'll play up here, put an Inflame back here, and we should be winning this Relentless pretty easily. Especially because the spikes didn't grow on him. Yeah, there we go. Play the Vengeful Shards out. Very good start here, very good start. Happy to see this, and we'll keep going to Steel Shops. Although, at this point, honestly, the other units we don't really care too much about. Well, I'll take a Fledgling Imp, honestly. That'll be pretty good for chump blocking for the Hornbreaker. We've got a, you know, a good thing going with the Shark. It's not a super high priority to get, you know, I would prefer Titanite between it and Large Stone, but either would be fine here, honestly. But again, that's not a high priority. The biggest priority is probably just finding a quick dagger for the Hornbreaker Prince here and lowering the cost and maybe getting like a holdover on like Ritual and or Inflame. That seems pretty good to me from this position. Let's look for those now. Okay, I think the dagger's more important than the Merchant of Magic. Then we want to optimize looking for that first. So let's come over here. See what we can get. Glass Cannon's interesting because the Hornbreaker does have some baseline armor. I don't hate that. Zone of Silence also pretty good too. Who's our last? We're against Seraph. I think against this Seraph, Zone of Silence doesn't do very much. The bottom units have the if they survive the turn they resolve for adding curses in your deck. But the Shark should be able to handle them in the back line. For the most part. There might be maybe the enhanced versions of them will survive, but it'll be pretty tough for them to live, especially with dualism. But I don't really think we want that. I'll just reroll here. I will say Stoic Plate's pretty interesting too, because the Hornbreaker Prince, you know, doesn't have any actual abilities, and making him a lot bulkier is not a bad line. I can see that maybe being playable, but I don't know. We can just take it for the time being as like a temporary okay card, and then we'll you know, find a dagger later. Hooray! If we don't, not a big deal. What's going on in here? What do you got for us, game? Okay, well that's Dante. Well, let's be real. Dante's a better carry than Hornbreaker Prince is. He just does the same job but better, so we'll take Dante. Sorry, buddy. You have been invalidated. It's tragic, but it is what it is. So Dante also holds the Stoic Plate Mail very well. So that's cool. I do not hate that at all. Now we're extremely looking for whatchamacallits. Now we're very. Although I will say this fight Hornbreaker's a little bit better because they got the same amount of multi-strike, but he's got a little bit more attack and more health because of the armor. We're looking for upgrades for Dante now. That's the run. That's all this is now. Get upgrades on him, give him rage, win the game, right? It's gonna be a little boring. I know, another Dante run, but in my defense, I went a long time not seeing Dante, and then now he's finally here. So I've earned this. I deserve Dante as a treat. I think it's fair to say. Okay, so keep the spot in front of Hornbreaker empty. We're gonna probably end up throwing imps in front of you. I'll put this here too. Wait, why do you have multi 4? Am I stupid? Oh, I am dumb. Hold on, let's reset. No, Dante is just better, because I forgot it counts our initial blights. So the vengeful shards we have are also being taken into account here for the multi. So never mind. Dante is just better. Straight up to begin with, just way better here. So we'll play this here. I think I actually like playing Hornbreak or Horn Warrior in front of Dante, because what's his name will come in here and attack every once in a while. So I'd like him to be able to chump a bit. And I forget, this is the one that has multi as well, so let's do this. You know what? Let's also silence you while you're here. And you'll come back again, so I'm gonna put one more down. Oh, actually, no, this is probably a mistake. Never mind. Because I still want to play the Shark in front eventually. So don't play this here. I guess I'll play this on you. Actually, you know what? Fuck it all. I'm just gonna play Ritual. This Ritual for about what you damage on Archeon seems pretty fine here. That's a cool 100. That seems good to me. Okay. I will chump here for sure. Next time he comes up, I want to be ready, so I'll do Bing Bing. Okay. Okay, now we're looking good, because now you get to just play the Stoic Plate Mail. Now he's very bulky. Stop you from scaling. I'll put this here. Why not, basically, right? Seems good to me. Pass turn. Our Shark is... We might just have to play it up top now. Yeah, I don't hate just putting you up top here, but Dante's bulky enough to handle the hit. Actually, let's play it bottom. Never mind. Let's keep doing this line. Play Cold Kalia here. Honestly, we're just trying to... We have definitely too many units in deck. We're trying to thin it out here a little bit, for sure. I'm not too worried, honestly. I'll play you. This just chumps the hit from the Flagellant, which is nice. Very good. Shark Lizard 1 HP. Again, this comes up here. Oh, you're not multi-strike. Never mind, let's play this then. Play this here to chump. Archeon is still hitting pretty hard. And we'll just do this, I think, to get a little bit more Frostbite in. If we play you here, you chump another hit. Okay, looks good to me. He's got a lot of Frostbite. Dante already obviously just wins this, and then you throw in a Titan Sentry as well, and now it's just very free. Right? Okay. Okay, we have a lot of objectives here. We have to thin the deck out. Ooh, you know what's cool here? We can take Transcendimp as a way to copy Dante's summon trigger. So you can have 2 Dantes basically with this. Not that it matters too much, but it is cool. And the big thing about it is that it just adds extra candles, so we scale Dante faster. The problem, though, is that Dark Deal's also really good with Dante, and I think it's a lot simpler of a plan. So I'm going to do that, but I want to point out that, you know what, I want to stamp Transcendimp too, and it's definitely, actually, you know what? Sorry, I'm convincing myself into it just because of the thumbnail. I know it's, like, not the correct way to play, but, like, the thumbnail, man. I like Steelworker here as well, actually. Steelworker got a little bit of a buff, if you didn't know. A little bit of a buff on this guy. I'm going to take energy here, I think, too. So the plan that I have right now is Steelworker, Dualism, Dante, probably Quick upgrade, and then Shark, Titanite, or something like that, right? And the plan is to take a space upgrade next, go Steelworker in front of Dante, Shark on the bottom, a bunch of other dog shit here. We can slip Transcendimp into the floor as well. Not that it matters too much. We can slip Transcendimp in. And then we can just play, like, Dante, a bunch of Rage, Steelworker for an extra line of defense, and then Titan Sentry in front. It looks good to me. It's seeming pretty strong here, folks. So there's Dualism for the Steelworker, which is nice. I'm thinking about, like, Large Stone on Dante, which is also a very good upgrade. It just gives him a lot of base stats, which is cool. And then we have, like, the option of going, like, Large Stone, Smidge Stone quick, which would be really good on him as well. Yeah, I think we do this. I think we do Large Stone on Dante, Dualism on the Steelworker, right? And then we shouldn't reroll here because we can't afford any of the good upgrades after the reroll. Brawler Prince is he's just outclassed, unfortunately. And we have some options here. I don't hate the idea of duping Dante for the sake of triggering more candles in the deck. But if anything, we should play Descendimp then. Or Transcendimp, sorry. Not Descendimp. We should play Transcendimp for that then if we want to, like, stack more candles in the deck. I don't know. I don't know what I want here. We also just copy a candle. I think I actually like copying Transcendimp here. Now, you gotta remember, important with this, we have to not play our other imps then, because if we play our other imps, we're gonna overwrite the Dante summon. But I'll keep them in here still, because I think they're still not bad to draw after we play Transcendimp out. And I don't think we need all the energy this turn, so we'll play this for now. Like, as is right now, just like, this core plan of this does just win the game, basically. This is already very good. So I'm liking how it's looking. I guess I'll play Hornbreaker behind you. Play you here. Well, I will take 1 damage to copy Dante here. Play a candle. That's fine. Do this, and now we could play Bludgeoning against you out here, but it doesn't really matter too much. I'd rather just, you know, inflame my boy Dante, I think, on this one. I'm surprised they buffed Steelworker. It's a small buff, but I thought Steelworker was already a pretty decently reliable card to begin with. Ooh, we're in a weird choice here. I want to kill the collector here. I think Inflame gets me there. I'm pretty confident it does. And then we miss on a transcendent. I think that's fine. I'm okay with missing on that, I think. Okay, we play this. Guess we'll hold the unnamed tome to put onto the final boss here in theory, because he does have a very nasty what's the word I'm looking for? Incant trigger. Does that to keep in mind. Now we could play the Stoic Plate Mail on Dante, but he's already bulky enough here. I'll just go for Ritual to make sure definitely no one leaks from this point on. That looks like a little bit of a better line to me. Okay. Do this. Play out our candle, and then we'll play the Stoic Plate Mail up here now. No reason not to. And now the big thing is we haven't played any imps yet. If we see the other transcendent, we can get some good value out of it. Now I'm not incanting on this floor, so I don't think there's much purpose in playing the tome here now. Because I don't know how long the Relentless lasts here, but we might end up wasting all of our mute, basically. And I'll play you out of our deck. That seems fine. Okay, we got one draw here to see Transcendent, because next turn we can't even play it on the floor because there's not enough room. And we whiff. Tragedy, but that's fine. Not too worried. And again, obviously, these guys crush the combat, so I'm not too worried here. And yeah, there it is. Very tragic. Very tragic. We can't play the imp for one more candle. Okay, this is looking pretty good, and obviously the Dante's going to scale insanely as we go on here. I wish we had some sort of good way of applying AoE damage buffs to the team, because I would love the idea of basically sneaking in a bunch of Dantes into the run via Transcendence. Right? It is basically a 1-1 Dante that only takes up one space. It's pretty cool, but I don't think it's the way to go. I don't hate important work here because, again, right now our imps are kind of just being used to, like, power up Dante, whether it's via adding candles to the deck or giving them stats via, you know, rage, yada yada. So I don't hate important working them, but, like, it doesn't seem that good here. And it's not worth an Ember, I don't think. Although, actually, Embers, you know what, actually I'm dumb, because Embers are just better than candles in our deck, right? Because they are a blight. Yeah, that was actually stupid of me. You know what? I'm going to learn from my mistakes. Take a Frenzy Swarm here. Frenzy Swarm, very strong spell. Would love to see that. And then here, listen, one day I'll take Dante's Inferno. I just think we need it here. I think I'll take the Candelabra. I would like to instead reduce damage to my Pyre. If it's alright with you, video game. Trinket Shop doesn't look that good to me. Obviously, you can see good trinkets. I don't think we need any of them, though. And we get a free trinket for coming to the left side anyway. And I want to reduce the cost of these spells. They're very expensive in our deck right now. I mean, Cuddlebeard on Titan Sentry is very good. I don't hate Purified Soul. It makes our imps cheaper, which is pretty cool. But I think we have the energy upgrade, so we shouldn't need it, really. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay. Oh, this is nice. I like just Smolderstone, probably on Inflame, but I like it actually maybe on Ritual. Yeah, I like it more on Ritual, I think, here. Making that one cost is very nice. Holy Stone's not bad either. I don't think I want it too much today. Spell Chain and Double Stack and Emberstone are all pretty good here. I think I like just doing this probably. Do we have an arms merchant? We have a merchant of steel next turn, but we do have a forgotten boon with it. But I think ultimately I want to hold money for more unit upgrades. We're still looking for a lot of unit upgrades in this deck, basically, right? So I think I like that. And I think out of the cards I want to dupe here, I think it's just the Ritual of Battle. One cost Ritual is very nice here. So is obviously the Inflame as well. Actually, hold on. When I think about it, this is just 12 rage. This is 12 rage, but then also it's 20 armor. This is just better. Okay. Obviously, if there's like an incant guy, it's a little bit of a negative, but like one of the ones that gives you sap for incant, that can be a problem. But ultimately, it is just better for us, I think. This is pretty safe for us to take here. I don't see anyone dying to it, and I'm pretty sure Dante can pretty safely play against this guy on top floor because he will strip his reanimate stacks very rapidly. So I'm pretty okay with this setup here. So we come up here, play these two, of course, right? And then Hornbreaker back here. We'll just do this to try to catch a collector mid-floor. Okay, this is a very easy turn. Keep buffing. Remember, you don't want to play Fledgling Imp here because we want to save our first summon for Transcendimps when we can see them. Okay, and just like that, boom. Big plays here, folks. Big plays. We can throw a Mollusk Mage into the mix, too. I don't think it'll matter too much. Yeah, these guys are all killing my ass here. That's fine. Now I'm thinking about what we do if we find Smidgestone. Obviously, the best equipment for Smidgestone Dante would be the Overgrowth Carapace. That would be like an amazing equipment. If we don't see Quick, I would love to see a Quick Dagger as well. Those would all be very good choices for us today. But we'll see. We'll see what we see, right? Who knows? Who knows what's showing up on today's run? You gotta be careful. What's his name's taking a little bit of damage here? The Steelworker. He is taking some hits up on the top floor there. I forgot we don't have to play the Vengeful Shards here. They do not have to be played because the Candelabra blocks the damage. I haven't been paying attention too close to that bet. I probably missed some triggers. Wouldn't be shocked to hear if that was the case. Okay, I do not want to play Embers because again, Embers are just better than Candles in our deck because they give Dante multi-strike. They are a blight after all. There's no reason to do that, basically. And, you know, I don't hate playing this here to stop you from getting damage when this Undying Wretch dies. I maybe just play it here, too, honestly. Yeah, just silence them all. Who cares? And then, do you survive the turn? I think you do. Yeah, that's fine. And again, no playing Ember, no playing Imps here. We're trying to optimize putting stinky bad cards in our deck. That's the plan. Okay, Candle out. Yeah, we're handling this without too much issue. Yeah, Dante crushes you in Relentless, so we're fine there. Get another Candle, thank you very much. Tragically can't play all of our Inflames, but I think we'll survive still. Okay. Candle, Titan Sentry, Ritual. Yeah, we're good, we're good. We are having no problems here, folks. We don't even have to play the Candle, right? Yeah, I keep forgetting. Just do this. There we go. And Helix for fun. Steelworker tragically passes on here, but he's doing his job. He's doing his job. He knew the risks. And then there you go. Dante uniquely qualified for handling this boss on the top floor. Otherwise, you got to be careful about that guy. And you know what? More blights. You love to see it. More blights. You love to see it. We're going to have the fucking crazy... I'm not the craziest Dante ever. I've seen some pretty crazy Dante screenshots. I think it was it Luke? It might have been Luke who had like a Dante that had like 100 multi-strike. And the deck was like literally 120 cards and it was all candles basically. Which is pretty funny to see. Left side, by the way. We definitely want left side. We have a lot of upgrades we still need to get. I don't think I want an extra multi on Dante. That doesn't seem super worth it. Dualism at this point has nowhere to go really either. You can put it on Fledgling Imp. It's not horrible. Because we might play Fledgling Imp sometimes after Transcendimp dies. Or is played. But I don't hate this, but the problem is it just costs money and it's just not worth the money to me. That's kind of where I'm at right now with that, I think. I don't hate putting plus 20 on Steelworker, though. That's fine. That's a perfectly fine upgrade here. Let's reroll. Okay, we're missing good Dante upgrades. We really just want Quick and then... Smidgestone is probably what we're looking for. Quick and Smidgestone. But I will take Titanite on Titan Sentry. It's a very good hit here. It's not bad. And I should just put Endless on the Fledgling Imp, maybe. We could put... Well, we could... Okay. Listen, it's obviously ambitious, but I do like the idea of putting Endless on our Welder... Or on our Transcendent here. And then we just keep playing it to make more candles. We're gonna have a lot of candles, folks, is the plan today. That's what should be said. And then we will come up here. Ooh, okay, you know what? I wanted Quick and then Smidgestone. I'll settle for, these are all really good. I think I gotta go Corruption, though, right? Plus 10 attack baseline, which is just good for Dante to begin with, and then 20 Corruption per hit. We're gonna be dealing 1,000 Corruption damage on turn 1 to the first floating boss. This is gonna be, I think, pretty strong. We'll do that. I don't mind the curse. The curse is the... Hey, the blight, guess what? More Dante multi-strike. That's, if anything, that's anything. That's just a boon. This is a good thing for us. Thank you, video game. I don't think we're killing Kale turn 1, but we're gonna play Dante and Steelworker top floor. It's gonna be so much damage. We've put so many blights in the deck. He is multi for 14 right now. That seems good. Hornbreaker Prince goes down here again, and we'll just do this lineup as well. That's 3 candles. Okay, it's not killing Kale, but it is applying, like, an insane amount of corruption. It's very tempting to play a Fledgling him somewhere, but I don't think we want to. Yeah, that's 280 corruption. Kale should die before the Relentless starts, I think. I would be shocked if he lived that long, basically. We're gonna play Mollusk Mage here, and then a pass turn. The Candelabra Breaker protects us from the shards, so they don't matter too much. Well, get in there, Transcendimp. There's some universe we can make this Transcendimp go crazy too, I'm pretty sure, but it just doesn't seem necessary. We are just farming Kale for value basically here. Because if we kill Kale too early, we do get less Transcendimps played. You gotta remember that. Very important. Ooh, Steelworker is dying, but it shouldn't matter. This man has too much corruption. He dies in like 3 rounds. And we will just pass there. Yeah, he's actually dead in 3 rounds. Okay. Okay, Shark comes down here. We play the Candle. We play a Transcendent. Might as well just chump block, right? I see no reason not to. I'll just play this here, too. It doesn't really matter too much to me, I don't think. Okay, Kayla comes back to top floor. We get one more Transcendent play here. That's pretty cool. I'll put this here just to be safe. Oh, it does. Oh my god, it stops your corruption strikes. Okay, I think it stops the corruption strikes. It looks like okay. It is a triggered ability, so silences get rid of it. That's good to know. That's good. I'm glad we found that out now and not later. Okay. And then Kale dies to corruption this turn. So we'll just play Transcendent. Play you here for fun. And then fight's over. Very cool though. I am liking how this goes. One mana, 100 damage is fine, but I think I just want... Oh, dude, Gifts is actually funny because it's more Embers. I think I'm just taking everything that gives me Embers, man. Like, what else do I care about here? I don't know. Not much. Not much, really. Okay, we gotta go to the left side here. We gotta find... We don't have to find it. I just want to find Quick on the Dante, basically. Okay. We've done it there. Very good. We might as well put Titan Knight on the Steelworker, too, to make him tankier. That's also not a bad thing for us. Runestone. No, thank you. I'm just thinking we could, and it is funny, we can just dupe the Dante at this point now, and I think he is kind of just maybe genuinely unbeatable at that point. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just play 2 Dantes at this point now. We have the space for them both. It does the plan kind of falls apart, I guess, here. as far as what our original thing we wanted to do was, but that doesn't matter at this point. This will, you know, it's kind of fun because we are kind of just like telling Sarah, "Fuck you." By the way, we're just built different. We're you but stronger, pretty much. Mark of Invasion. I feel pretty safely that we can beat Rax on top floor here. I might be a little too ambitious here. But you know what we can do actually, which is really funny? We can play this still, and we can just play bottom floor actually with the Dantes. Because they will tear literally everyone apart. We can just go double Dante bottom floor. And then if we're worried about these guys leaking through it all, just play these two to get on the top floor here, right? And they're never going to leak. And I guess I play a Hornbreaker here to die. Rest in peace, buddy. Yeah, but this is just fucking absurd. I'll play you here. I'll play you here. You don't live, but you're there. There's absolute fucking carnage on the bottom floor, man. How are we doing up here? We are losing Shark, but that's fine. It's obviously fine. It doesn't matter. We get to replay him. Very good. Do this. And you're not even close to running away, so that's good. Don't want our friends who swarm away our unnamed tomes. Not that they even matter either really too much. We're not even getting to the second Dante attacking yet, man. This shit is fucked. This shit is fucked up, man. They play you out here to get rid of bad draws in the future. This is like I haven't even shown you a fraction of my power type shit. Now we can take 1 damage for another blight. I'll do it, sure. Why not? Why not, people? Now, the tragic thing here is that our build is too strong, and if we try to play the endless transcendent, we can't even kill it, because the Dantes, again, are just killing too fast. So it is just like a hopeless endeavor to ever play something that's, oh my god, 1x48 transcendent. Holy man. What a fucking champion. Yeah. They do just one round the boss with like barely any buffs. End turn. Finally, Dante number 2 gets to attack though, which is nice. Poor guy. Okay. That's looking pretty crazy. Okay, you know what? More embers. More embers. Anything that gives me more calcified embers, dude. At this point, our deck is obviously very bloated. So I think more than anything, we want intrinsic and holdover on one of our, like a Enflame, for example, right? That'd be pretty cool here. Beyond that, there's nothing else we really want. So we'll go right side here, see what we can get. We could just dupe a third Dante. But then we don't get to play the Shark out, which doesn't matter too much, obviously. But let's remove some garbage we don't need here. Listen. Siliphyte and Horn Warrior, you guys don't do much. Let's get rid of one of each of you. Let's see what's in our shops. We should look at that real quick. Spell Chain and Freestone. I don't have any equipment, right, for Whetstone? Just want to make sure. I'm worried about Ember Staff just drawing us into more blights, basically. We should... I don't know. It doesn't seem that good to me here. These all seem pretty bad. Let's just reroll. Yeah, these do nothing. Okay, so we're going to remove a bunch of cards. Here's the thing. And I hate to... you know what? I'll be greedy here, and we'll keep Horn Warrior around because we can play it on deployment still. But I'll get rid of Siliphyte. I'll get rid of the Mollusk Mages here. So we don't really need them anymore. Well, I should hold on. Before I spend all my money, I should be going to the spell shop and looking for things too there. I forgot about that. Hold on. Twin Stone, huh? I guess I don't hate Twin Stone on important work if we already have the endless impact, because then we can just redraw it and play it again and buff Dante more. That seems like kind of overkill. I'll just take Unnamed Tome, I guess, here. Twin Stone, that seems fine. Freeze Stone, we're going to play anything we ever see, basically. But, you know, here's the problem. We might not play it in Flame because we have too many, like, cards to play instead, like, too many candles to play instead, so I don't hate this. Reroll. Okay, we got the Intrinsic, which is nice, at least. That I'm pretty happy to see. And I guess I will... I get Smolder Stone, and then remove Consume Gifts for a guard here. That doesn't even seem good to me. I'll just do this. No, I don't even fucking know, man. Whatever, who cares? I'll do this. Honestly, I'll get Gifts to the guard out of the deck. I think that seems better. And then we remove one more card. Get a Welder Helper out of here. We're not even playing them fuckers. And we dupe. We dupe something, I think... Another Dante is just kind of overkill at this point. I think I'll just dupe our Intrinsic and Flame, honestly, just so I can guarantee see it early. Like, what else do I even want? Like, nothing. I want for nothing. Okay. So I want to turn one hit Seraph here. So I think we'll play the Shark and Steelworker bottom floor here. And then just play these fuckers up top. Right, like so. That's a fun draw. Okay. So here's like the thing, right? We can play the Double Inflame. The problem with Double Inflame here is we can put it on the back one and it's a little bit more damage because it's one extra multi-strike. But I think I put it on the front one for armor against the incoming corruption here. And then we take 3 damage to Pyre. Not too bad, but the amount of corruption we're putting on Seraph here, we've already won this basically. It is just going to be... I mean, the math is what? 10 times 60? So, no. 20 times 60. So that's, yeah, 1,200-ish. A little bit more. Yeah, 1,220. Okay. Our deck is just fucking blights, man. That was actually funny here, I think, is that I think in a deck like this, entry would actually be bad for us. Because we would just draw way more blights than we could ever play. And now it's GG. Okay, you know what? Oh, we do get one extra transcendent though for an extra 2. Was that 2 candles? Am I crazy? Did that add? I swear I saw 2 candles get added into the deck. Wait a second. Does transcendent? I'm stupid. Sorry, my brain is actually so mushed and broken. I thought transcendent copied the. I know what Transcendent does. I'm just dumb, people. This whole time, I'm like, oh, I can't play my other imps. Transcendent copies all summons, not just the last summon. Why did I think it was last summon? What's wrong with me? Whatever, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. Obviously, it doesn't fucking matter. But I've just been misplaying this terribly, basically. Although I think there's an argument to be made that the Welder Helpers are so bad here then. Then it makes it harder to kill the Transcendent to replay it, but still. I'm just kind of dumb, I think. Actually, I should have put the dualism on the fucking. Oh, god damn it! Should have put dualism on the fledgling. It would be so good here. Why did I? What's wrong with me? Why did I think that transcendimp? Oh, whatever, man. I don't know. Who cares? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna play these guys bottom floor. I think. I'll put these guys here still. What actually is wrong with me though, man? Why did I think this? Okay, well, put this under the front here to block some hits. And you know what? Look at my man getting in here. Very good. Okay, we are one-turning Savagery and getting a lot of damage on Entropy here. That's pretty nice. You do love to see that. You know what I'm realizing now? Now Transcendent is bad because now we're just adding more candles to the deck, which doesn't matter because we can't replay the Dantes. Welcome to the Dante waiting room, by the way. Welcome to the waiting room while we let these Dantes attack 1 billion times. We can gifts here, I guess. Okay, well, I will do this to replay you. I don't want to replay you again. I'd rather just play Pyrelight here, I think. We can't daze the entropy. That doesn't work. I'll play this on you, I guess. This will daze you to preserve health on Titan Sentry as well. So one issue we're going to have here, folks, if it wasn't abundantly clear, our Dantes are a little fragile. They have 60 health. But, God, this thing's so long. They have 60 health, but they do die pretty rapidly. So this is going to be... We might end up leaking some guys to top floor here as the Dantes fucking go berserk bottom floor. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can play a transcendent or two bottom floor to chump for a bit. God, that's so much corruption. What the fuck? We can chump with the Butler Helper. That's pretty good, actually. Okay. I'll get that in the mix here real quick. Very, very lovely turn for us here. Okay, how are we doing up in the top floor? Yeah, okay, not bad, not bad. I do want, what's his name here? I do want Savagery to kill my Titan Sentry here so we can have it jumping for the Dante for a bit. But yeah, this is extremely over. Okay. Yeah, we get it, man. We get it. I'll take a little bit of pyre damage here just to accelerate the run a bit. Dude, he is going berserk, man. This is very much a stop, he's already dead type deal here. Okay, we'll play Dante in front here to chump block a bit. Play our Pyrelight. How long are you muted for? 5 more turns? Okay. And we won't take too much more pyre damage. Whatever. This is just a matter of how fast can our pyre kill the minion, obviously. He's got so much corruption. Well, we get to play Transcendimp here. A little bit of rage and a little bit of armor down. That seems nice. We'll play this just like so. Oh, now it's going fast. Before it was like bang, 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 and taking a million years. Oh my God, the trans, like, what is happening? It's the Transcendent. I forgot he's getting in there. Oh my God, he's attacking so much. The Transcendent has hands, man. He's beating that down. I should just play this on you still. I don't know. Let me go, please. The run's over. It's so unbelievably over. Let me go, I beg of you. Why is he attacking slow again? I shouldn't have played the Transcendent. That was a huge mistake. The noise. The noise, man. Do you hear like that weird like distortion effect on it? I'm losing it. Okay, let's play these. You're dead if we play this Pyrelight, right? Thank God we don't have to go through another round of that. Sweet release. Okay, we'll play these for fun. Doesn't matter because the round is over here before they attack. That was a cool run, people. That was a cool... Dude, the last combat took like 10 minutes. Just because of how long Dante kept attacking. What the fuck, man? Cool video. Cool one. Hey, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you had a fun time in fucking trapped in the Dante waiting room. Pretty fun run. Pretty fun run. Hellhorned? Maybe the units have fallen off a bit in the grand scheme of things in Monster Train 2, but like Rage is still powerful. Obviously, Transcendimp can do crazy stuff, and we had Dante, right? Like, come on, cool run. It is a shame that I just keep getting so much Dante, man. I'm not like I don't want Dante every single time, but he is just very, very strong. Maybe too strong. I don't know. He's cool though. Let me give you the seed. If you want to play it yourself. Let's see here. It is Plane Stages Geology. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.